You said I should throw it? Throw the challenge flag? Got my flag. Here I go. Throwing the challenge flag. The biggest challenge to player development is... Today we're going to talk about the biggest challenge to player development. Hello. My name is Ed Jones II. I am the host of this podcast, The Player Development Pod. Thank you so much for being here. I am also the founder of Beyond the Field program, where we help you find clarity in player development. Well, you saw the title, you saw the intro. We're going to get straight into it. Some people ask me, what is the biggest challenge to player development? The biggest challenge to player development is support. That is the biggest challenge to the role. Getting support. And this can come in many ways. One of the main reasons why it is hard to get support in player development is because player development doesn't necessarily equal dollars. It doesn't equal dollars. Player development doesn't mean you will get butts in the seats. It doesn't guarantee wins. It doesn't guarantee that it can create anything that makes money for your program now. And that is on the professional level, the collegiate level, and even in some cases the high school level. Athletics, sports is a big money business. And things that help get butts in the seat get support. I was in the role for 6 years at 3 universities. You've heard it. Check out my 5 interviews at 3 universities card right here. But I saw so many departments every single year get support. That could be resources, that could be staff members, that could be salary increases, but they got support. And the reason why is because they can all tie to getting players on the field and putting butts in the seat because they can win. Be it academics, be it the strength staff, be it the coaching staff, be it the dietitian, be it recruiting, whatever it may be, the support was there because there was a connection to money. Now, I can sit here and tell you that player development can't help you win. That's a podcast for another day, but that is the biggest thing in support. So what happens is you get this head coach, he goes to his press conference and he answers the questions, and normally we're going to take care of the players off the field and we're going to do so many things to do this. And then let's say the coach doesn't start off how he wants to start off and he's getting squeezed. You got to win. Winning, why do we need to win now? Because we got to get butts and seats. We got to pay for this. You're at a major university. Most major universities are counting on the football program to get butts and seats. Why? Because that is the biggest venue on campus. We need butts in seats. And so the coach is getting squeezed to win, and you may have had this agreement with the coach early on, and hey, we're going to do this program and whatever it may be. And the coach, I get it. If you're getting squeezed to win and you got boosters in this and people telling you you're on the hot seat, I get it. Your programming, player development program may get moved to the side to ensure that we're doing things that help on the field, on the court, on the track, whatever you are in the player development role. And that is tough. That is tough because there's so much qualitative just richness that this role provides. This role does, I truly believe this to the bottom of my heart, that this role does help put players in position to be better players in competition during games. But it is tough to see because the role, a lot of the stuff is qualitative. Now, I've done some quantitative stuff in the role. You can hit me up about that. But it is very, very tough to tie it to getting butts in seats, getting money, getting sponsors, getting things like that. And it is a challenge that will continue in player development, player engagement, this athlete development space. I talk to my people that I know on the professional space. You got departments getting cut. You got roles or departments continue not to grow, promises not being held up. On a collegiate space, you see it. You see the different, I've been a part of it. Coach may have a losing record and you're attached to that record. Even though they don't support you, this is a crazy thing about college athletics. Even though you may not get the support because you don't help with the wins on the field, not having wins on the field ties you to the coach, can help you get kicked out. But even at the college level, you see the support dwindle, and sometimes it's not fully there. Shout out to all the people, professional, the franchises programs that actually do fully support player development. It does happen. But the biggest challenge to player development is support. Shout out to my guy, Antoine McClain at Clemson. Check this card out right here. I did a podcast with him. Antoine has a minute tip video that he does on LinkedIn, and he always says it. It's not much you can do if you don't have the support of the head coach. It is not. And I've been in places where I've had support of the head coach. I've been in places where I don't have support of the head coach. And it's difficult. No matter what program you have, no matter how big your heart is to develop the athletes, if you do not have support, it does not matter. And it is the biggest challenge to create an impact in the lives of your players. And just want to be real. This podcast is always going to be real. I know a lot of you all see this role and you think, yay, it's so great. I see all these community service pictures and, career development pictures. But if you don't have that support, it's tough. That is the biggest challenge to player development, and that is support. Now, put in the comments if you have any other challenges that you think are there. There's many. That's the biggest one. I could talk about some others, but support hands down is the biggest one. But let me know. Let me know what you think some challenges are. And since we're talking about challenges and support, check out this video right here about why I am not currently in a player development role. And also, go out and create generational impact. Don't wait. Create that generational impact today.